Working a foundation row with trebles. I'm going to do this slightly differently than I worked the foundation row with double crochet. It's the way that I work the chain. I won't be using the default method. I will be going underneath the chain rather than going through the top. Let's get started. Leave yourself some good length of end yarn. Wind the yarn around your fingers. Do your cast on. Not too tight. Don't make any of the chains too tight because you need to work them. We want to do 14 trebles, so we need to do 16 chains because we will use 2 of the chains for the turn. So I should have 16 there. If I do a count, I can count 16. As I said, we need 3 of the chains to turn, and we're going to be working into the 4th chain from the hook. We don't count the loop on the hook. Normally, the default method is that you work through the top of the chain. So you have the 2 yarns from the top of the chain, the heart shape, going over the hook. But with this method, I'm actually going to work underneath. So I'm going to, if you look at the side loop, you can see the little lump there. That's what I'm working into. So going into the 4th chain is here. That's the one we're going into. So let's set our tension. Hook under the yarn. Find the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hook through the single yarn, hook under that yarn, bring it through, hook under the yarn, bring it through 2, hook under the yarn, bring it through 2. Very easy. Make sure that the foundation chains do not twist. And actually this is quite a good method, and the work's behaving quite well. So trebles all the way along. If you look, you can see where I'm putting my hook. And because I've kept my tension quite loose, it's going in quite well. Couple more to do. Use your fingers to help you along and help you with your tension. Here's the last one. So just trying to hook it. There you go. Take the hook away. Right, so with not counting the loop that was on the hook, we should have 14 chains at the top. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, because you always include the top or the 3rd chain of the 3 that started the row. That is the equivalent, or those 3 chains are the equivalent of a treble. Now if you look under, it's really quite neat. You see the chain effect down below. Now if we compare that, it's not twisted, it's really quite good. Whereas the double crochet one I did earlier has twisted. So you can see the difference in the bottom. Here we go. You can compare. You can see the differences in the bottom of the chains. And we turn sideways and you can see the differences again there. So you can choose whichever way you want to start your foundation row.